You're listening to The Jay Palmer Show.
I always forget water, man. Every time I forget water. We got a little bit of tea left. That's not going to help my mouth situation. Fucking shit. Oh, how's everybody doing? Hope all is well out there in the world. You're probably asking, well, why the hell weren't you podcasting the last 2 weeks? I don't the first weekend, I didn't have any content. Last weekend, I actually podcasted last weekend. But I didn't upload it because I just wasn't happy with the way the show went. And I felt like the entire show was me complaining about stuff that really just doesn't matter at all, actually. So yeah, that is the reason why I didn't podcast. It's hard for me to get content. I've talked about this before. It's hard for me to get content. I'm busy, but if I know my content's gonna suck, or if I do a show and it sucks, I'm not gonna put it on the air. I'm not gonna do it. I have the choice not to do it. Oh, but I got plenty of content today, though. Let me tell you, the world has delivered. The world has delivered. Actually, before I want to talk about anything else, I got some a CBD store opened around me. And I got some new CBD. It's called Colorado Cures. I'm going to try it. I just tried some. It doesn't taste that bad. But it's not that I do not like koi. I like koi. I've talked about koi in the past, but it's kind of a pain to order it online. It's nice to be able to go somewhere and pick some up. Then again, koi is still cheaper than the stuff that I just bought because I can get 5 30 ml bottles for $160, and one of these costs $54 from the place I got it. But I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm gonna try the Colorado Cure stuff, obviously, because I bought it, and I'm gonna see. I just want to. Cause I've only tried 2-3 different types of CBD, and I'll tell you I'm gonna stand by it. The best CBD that I've had so far has been CBD drip, but they're extremely expensive for a very small bottle, and I don't know if. Let's see if they've gotten any bigger. Because I would actually buy CBD drip again if they aren't so damn expensive. They have drinks now. Is that what that is? See. That's stupid. How much is that? How many bottle what am I trying to say? What is the size of the bottle? Platinum delivers you approximately 50 milligrams of active CBD, 8.3 mil. See, it's only 8.3 milliliters. Or no, it's a 7 milliliter bottle. So I'm paying $20 for a 7 ml bottle, when I can pay $50 for a 30 ml bottle. And if you would buy CBD, I'm sorry, if you would buy koi, and if you would buy koi, what the hell fuck am I trying to say? Koi and the stuff I just bought is the same price if you just walked out of the door with either of them. I take that back, because the stuff I just bought is 400 milligrams. It's actually cheaper than koi. I don't know if it's better than koi because I just put some under my tongue. So I've been using koi for a year. But I will say koi kind of disappointed me. They actually denied me from their affiliate program. I don't think it has anything to do with me because their affiliate application is like 2 questions. It's like, what is your name? What is your address? And that's it. It's not like, what do you do? Do you have an outlet for people to listen? What do you do? There's none of that type of questions. They're a good company though. I'm not going to sit here and bash on them, but they're a good company. A good company. But anyway, so I'm going back to Colorado in 3 weeks. You all know why I'm going back. I'm not running out of my current stuff, but I'm kind of paranoid that I am, because I only do it Friday and Saturday, and sometimes on Sunday. So I can last about a month on what is it? Like 9 grams. Or no, I don't know how much is in that actual little thing. I think it's like 2-3 grams per tank thing. So I do about 3 grams a month is what I'm averaging. I can't say I'm averaging because that's only my first month, but that's how much I've lasted so far. My first tank lasted a month. So I'm not doing it every day, and I'm trying to do it less, to be honest with you, because I'm not functional. And that's actually another reason why I didn't upload a podcast last weekend. Because I vape Friday, or I smoked Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday, and it's 1,000 milligram. And I just don't, I am content with where I'm at when I'm on that much THC. It's good, man. It feels really good. But at the same time, nothing gets done, and it's frustrating. So I have to pull back a little bit. I have to pull back, people. So yeah, it was quite the news week. So yesterday, I was doing my usual, getting on Reddit, looking at Reddit and seeing what's going down. And then I pull up the story. Let me see if I can bring it up here. And wait, it's right here. There it is. Cop sucks suicidal suspect's toes at hospital and then sexually assaulted him. I was like, okay, cop sucked suicidal man's toes and sexually assaulted him at hospital, Chicago police say. At first I thought it was an Onion story. It's like, this can't be real. This is what the fuck? And then I researched it. It's real. Yep. The cop somewhere thought it was a good idea. Is that his mugshot? Why is he in a leather jacket and a turtleneck? I mean, I guess why not? But so he took a suicidal suspect to jail. He was tied to the bed, and he decided to suck his toe, and then he took him into the bathroom and sodomized him. My actual comment on that story was I as an EMT, I've seen and heard a lot of weird shit, but that one actually had me what the hell, man? No, I mean, and then I started thinking okay, so I don't know if you're aware of how difficult it is to get accepted into a police department, a good police department. Apparently, Chicago is not a very good police department because this guy got through. But I was like, okay, there's a psychological, there's like a huge background check and psychological evaluation process. There's the MMPI, and then there's I can't remember what the other one's called. There's the MMPI, and there's another psychological evaluation. I don't know if they use them both or use them either one, but I mean, you would think that something would hit on this. Like, something would hit on this particular individual that says maybe this guy shouldn't be a police officer. Because I know the questions that are in an MMPI exam or a psychological evaluation. And there's questions involving, sexual in nature things involving animals and other stuff. And if this guy's a really good liar, or they didn't ask him these questions, or they had a shitty psychologist. It's just like, and this isn't just, when I was thinking about it, it's just not this particular incident. It's like hundreds of instances around our country of officers acting like idiots. Now, I understand. I mean, you have to understand, humans are going to do stupid shit. Humans aren't as great as we think we are, and we do stupid, dumb crap. I don't care what level of society you're in, poverty or wealthy or whatever. You're gonna be an idiot, because that's just how the world works. Like, a position doesn't determine whether you're a good person or not. And I actually thought about that too. It's like, I've met people who, like, a lot of people, especially in this country, will determine somebody's integrity by the position that they sit in. Like, well, he's a state senator, he's a man of integrity, he's a police officer, a firefighter, or whatever, and they're a man of integrity because they hold that position. That's not true. I mean, I've got a family of firefighters, of EMTs, of police officers, and they will agree with me when I say this. Like, your position, where you at in life, doesn't determine your integrity. Your actions and who you are determine your integrity. And that's just, I've met a lot of people who will say, like, he's a good man because he's this, and that's just, I actually respect people a little bit less when they say stuff like that. Like, it's like, you clearly have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Like you're when people say that, you're very, very superficial about stuff, because you're only taking stuff from face value and not what it actually is. And I've talked about this before. One of the best things I've done in life is started yoga and started learning, like, just letting go of images and like just pretty much anything in general, like just letting go of it and just seeing it for what it is. And life gets a whole hell of a lot easier when you just let the fuck go, man. So this cop ended up getting fired, obviously. But it's just like, I know, I don't understand. Obviously, we need to reevaluate, like, how we hire police officers, because that's the thing with a cop, is you need somebody in that position that's going to, that's going to show integrity, and that's going to have good judgmental skills. Obviously, this guy has no judgment, doesn't have good judgment for the position he's in. I'm not saying people who suck toes is a bad person, or when you suck somebody's toe when they don't want their toe to be sucked. That's generally not a good thing. And it's just like we really need to we really need to look into how we hire officers, and we should reevaluate how we do it. I mean, here's a perfect example. So I have like no credit. Like I don't use credit cards. I haven't had a loan in 10 years. I haven't had a credit card in 10 years. And I have all cash. If they ran a credit score on me, and it could quite possibly like get me not to work as a police officer because I have a shitty credit score. Now, like on paper, it's like, well, this guy's not responsible because he doesn't have a credit score. But if you take that away and take into account the fact that I don't use debt, I have savings. I've had a consistent job my entire life. That's the problem. The whole credit score thing is a superficial thing, and then when you really look into what it actually is, you'll see something completely different than what you're seeing here. I hope that makes sense. Like, image is just not. It's not a good way to determine anything. I feel like this could be deeper, but it doesn't. That's like this whole way we're doing it is, obviously, I bet you there was somebody who was better than this guy in this guy's hiring class that could have been hired, but instead of hiring this guy that has some maybe some a little bit of credit issues or whatever, some small stuff, they hire this guy instead, and then that happens. What in the hell? Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, there's something else on here. Oh, I don't know. What is the laziest you've ever been? That's definitely THC. I don't know what the hell else I was going to say or talk about. I don't even know, man. So yeah, I'm going back to Colorado next week. Or no, I'm sorry, not next week, but in 3 weeks. I'm going there, and then I'm going to a wedding up in Iowa in the same week, so that'll be a fun trip. I definitely need to buy a mixer, like a small mixer, because I don't want what happened during the Weedcation show, the Into the Weeds show. I don't want the same thing to happen for this, where it only records like one half of the show. I don't know why it did that, but I'm probably going to get like a 2-channel mixer or 2-channel Mackie or something, like a Pro FX 5 or 2 or whatever. Right now, what do I have? A Pro FX 12? Is that what that is? Yeah. I like my Mackie mixer. It's been a workhorse, man. I guess I could bring my Behringer mixer. I mean, I already have it. I've got a Behringer something FX 12 piece of shit. I hate that mixer. There's so much noise coming out of that mixer. It's ridiculous. It's a frustrating, man, when you have in your fucking show. I can't recommend Behringer at all. They're cheap. but there's a reason they're cheap. Just go up one more level, an extra $50, and you can get a Mackie. Or you could go up a little higher than that and get a something in Heath. I can't remember the name of it, but that's an even better mixer. Or you could go up to the digital mixers. I really want a digital mixer, like a PreSonus 20-channel digital mixer. Oh, that would make the show so good. I could do so much with that mixer. I could do everything from my computer. Or I like to touch stuff. If you know what, I like to be able to be in control of like the music from the mixer, not the computer. Because right now I'm doing my intro from my computer, and I wish I could do it from my mixer, where I could like make it fade in and fade out. That's why right now you hear it just come in and just go out immediately. I wish I could fade it out, or I wish I could talk over it and make it silent, or not make it silent, but make it quiet and just slowly fade out of it. Because it makes for a better intro, and that's what I want. That's what I want in my life. And I want to be able to plug it in on the computer and then use the channel on the actual mixer itself that I can touch and make it come down. That's what I want in my life. On that note, folks,
The Jay Palmer Show is hosted on Podbean.com. Download the app on iOS and Android and listen anytime, anywhere.
Anywhere. Thank you, Daniel. I appreciate the generosity. Check me out on Facebook, I guess. Oh, that's something I was going to talk about is Facebook. Facebook taking a shit. No. I guess I could use that for the next show. Check me out on Facebook, Jay Palmer Show, and then jpalmershow.com. Download the show. Like us on Facebook, or just, like the show on Facebook. All that fun stuff. I will see you later. Peace out. Bye.